Hi, hello, this is Charlie, and there was a poet, and his name was T.S. Eliot, and he wrote a poem called The Love Song of J. Alfred Prufrock, and there were a few lines in there that always stayed with me, and quickly they are, "For I have known them all, already know them all, have known the evenings, mornings, afternoons. I have measured out my life in coffee spoons." And measurement seems to be an important part of things. And I know when we're kids and we first start school, it's a big deal, to get your school supplies. Always that Elmer's glue and the safety scissors, and you got to have that ruler also. And we spend a lot of time measuring things throughout life, such as if we construct something, we need to take measurements. And if we bake something, perhaps we need to take, measurements of the ingredients. And if we're always getting measured in terms of our height as we grow up, before, of course, we get a little older and start to shrink, but that's a whole other story. And we also, I guess, measure clothing to make sure it's cut the right way and it fits properly. And so there's many ways that measurement is a part of our life. And another way is, that I was thinking about, is that we sometimes sort of measure our own lives, and we kind of assess or measure how our life has gone, or so forth. And these days, or perhaps in the past as well, a lot of what we do in terms of assessing our own life is based on comparing it to other people, or based on competition with others. That's ways of measuring our life. And I guess another way is neither of the ones I just mentioned, but maybe just set your own moral compass, and you follow that moral compass down the road to wherever it leads you, and you just hope that when you get to the end of that road, you're satisfied with what it has led you to and what you've become, and so forth. I, of course, don't know the answer to these questions in terms of how do you take the measure of a life. But this is what I do know, that whether it's in coffee spoons or whatever else, that when you do reach that point, if you should, and maybe you won't, because maybe it doesn't even matter, you just live your life, and it's okay. But if it does matter to you, and you assess or review or think about it as you're going along, the only thing I do know is I hope in that assessment or measurement that you've included and experienced and had an abundance of joy, contentment, and wonderment. That, I hope, is a part of your measurement, if you deem to make one. Be well, stay healthy, be kind to one another. Peace.